Going for audio check. Yeah, sure. We are live, I'm sure. We are live, I'm sure. Yes. Nokuthula. On my way here, they put me into a wall that I took out a comb. They started trimming my hair. And then they took out a bandana. That's why. Just go to Melsoft Academy YouTube channel. Check there. I'm winning. Yeah, cool.
Okay, it's officially 1 o'clock. I hope everyone can hear me properly. Am I audible? Hello, can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Can can you hear me?
Ah, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear everyone. Okay, welcome back, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome back to Melsoft Academy's Hackathon. So, we're on our second session now, and we're here to present the progress of the teams so far. So, without further ado, I just want to say welcome back to the judges and welcome to the project managers. I hope you guys are doing well and you're moving swiftly with the project. And if not, hold on tight. It'll be good at the end, okay? Okay, let us start with the presentations. Just to reiterate, each project manager has 5 minutes to present whatever the team has done so far. And no, we do not expect you to be done by now. So whatever you present now is what we're going to see. And if you have any challenges that you want to address, please go to the channel and go to the Ask the Mentors channel for any help. All right. Okay, great. So some project managers haven't joined the meeting. I don't know if the others are comfortable to present first as we wait for the others to join, or should we just take 10 minutes to wait for the others? Okay, I think we're just going to wait for 10 minutes because the first team that is supposed to present is Team Tinashe, but I think they haven't joined the meeting yet. So I'm just gonna have to wait 10 minutes. If no one has joined the meeting yet, then we'll proceed with whoever's in the meeting. Is that fine? Oh, there's Tinashe. Hi, Tinashe. Tinashe, can you hear me?
Showcase. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful, guys. How are you doing?
We are great. We were just waiting for you to start presenting. Your team is up first.
Bit of time. Nonetheless, so my group is called Leo. We decided to call it Leo. So briefly
Okay.
on our project. So since of course the theme was based off of unemployment, we did quite a bit of research to try and pinpoint what the main cause of unemployment is, and many things came up. But we then identified that they all boil down to entrepreneurship essentially. So by having more businesses, there are actually more jobs available. Therefore, we're not going to have issues of unemployment essentially. We have people who are unemployed, yes, but they are people who are employable, but they just no jobs to cater for them. So we also then studied upcoming businesses, and we found that majority of them have a rocky beginning. So we working on building a platform that caters for upcoming businesses and also failing businesses as well. So we using AI to essentially build a business model for them, which is somewhat of a step-by-step guide to follow. and then essentially help them to build up that business or start it from the beginning with obviously additions of a human touch. So our AI models that we're building will essentially be working on matching them with a proper business mentor or an entire pool of mentors, people that fit a certain niche with them. So with them together, they'll be able to build that business together, working on those milestones that the AI is able to build. We're using a couple of tech stacks
Sorry
to
to
implement
interject,
this
Tinashe.
as well, such as, yes,
Oh, we didn't quite hear you because Bulani's mic was not muted. So towards the end
okay,
there, I think people didn't hear you quite clearly.
okay.
Can I ask Sitha to also mute his mic? Thank you so much.
Okay. Um, I'm just gonna reverse back a little bit. So I was saying that we having this ideally use AI to mix match the business coming upcoming businesses and those failing entrepreneurs, and then match them with a relevant mentor based on specific niches and entities that would match between the two. Once they're matched, then we able to cater and build using an AI model to build an entire business plan and a business proposal that is going to be followed to essentially build that business. And then towards the end of that, that entire roadmap that is followed, they are actually going to be businesses that are going to employ those unemployed people, essentially. So based off of our tech stack, we will be using quite a lot of cloud computing. We're going to be using some cloud machines to host most of the AI models that we're going to train. We also having the web applications front end that we're working on building as well. And there's quite a lot of authentication measures and security measures put into place for safety concerns as well. So it's quite a big project per se, but it solves way more. It takes a big chunk out of that whole unemployment pie by actually creating those businesses, which will solve that unemployment.
Okay, thank you, Tinashe. I just have to say that was a total different, perspective on the subject itself, and that is what we want: something innovative, something totally out of the box, and just reaching high. Just may I ask, have you built something yet that we maybe can see, or is it just you just explaining now?
Yes, we can, but we will not show. We will
Okay,
not show,
okay, we'll see it tomorrow. I'm guessing from 5.
of course.
Okay, thank you, Tinashe. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Let us keep on going. Now, on to the second team that I'm going to call to present is Team Lerato. Is Lerato's team here? Okay, I'll just wait 2 minutes. And if Lerato's still not here, then we'll move on to the third team to present the idea. That guy was just presenting now, and then he's Okay, it seems like Team Lerato is still not here, so we're gonna move on to the next team. The next team we're gonna call is Team Tadima. Do we have Team Tadima in the call? Do we have Tadima's team on the call? Come on, project managers, please do keep time. We understand that coding within 24 hours can be a bit stressful, but we are relying on your timekeeping to move the hackathon as swiftly as possible as we can. Okay, so it seems like Tadima's team is also not here. Let's move on to the next. Let's move on to Team Zintle. Hi, Zintle, are you there?
Hi, Mbali. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm here. So I'm gonna
Great.
start. Can you
Thank you
guys
so much
see
for
me?
being here.
Can you see me?
Yes, I
Okay, I'm
can,
just
but I
gonna.
can only see like. Okay.
Is it?
Now
Wait,
I
can you
can't
just
see
give
you
me a
anymore.
moment?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my audio. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So our team, we don't have a name yet. We still need to come up with it. But our idea is similar to Tinashe's actually. So we are also combating this unemployment rate that is extremely high with creating businesses. So we were thinking more of like, the youth that is like in the township, they don't really have like that much educational background. So our business idea is to use their skills to sort of like help them find a business that they can start based on what they know and what they're capable of. And our business will be able to match them with a mentor that is already experienced in the field. And then they will also have access to resources if they need help with business plan, if they need help with drafting CVs, anything, everything and anything that has to do with businesses, finance, literacy, everything. Our AI business will be able to help with that. And so far, we have been able to do the user authentication, like the user experience and the user interface. We've been able to do that so far. And then we're only starting with back end, installing dependencies that will verify authentication. And yeah, that is our progress so far.
Okay, Zintle, I
Yeah,
do have one question. Um,
yes.
so just to confirm, how are you leveraging AI in your project? Is it where you're connecting the people with the skills, with the mentors? How are you implementing AI into your
So AI will be able to, like, according to the people's skills that they have, it will suggest business ideas that they can start, and then it will also be able to pair them with a mentor who is relevant in the field that they want to get into, and then also help them with resources. If it's like maybe YouTube or AI related resources that they can use, it will also help them with that.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Zintle. I just want to
Mhm.
pose a question to John. Do you have any questions as a judge to the team
So
project
far, so far,
managers?
so far, I'm good. I think Zintle, what stack are you using?
We're going to be using React for our front end, and then back end, going to be using MongoDB,
Okay.
I
All
think.
right.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zintle. We're going to move on to our next team project manager. Team Sihle is coming up and presenting.
Sorry to interrupt. Hi.
Oh, hi, Lerato.
Sorry, I was having some network issues, but I am back now.
Okay. Are you able to present now, though?
Yes, I am.
Okay, please go ahead, Lerato.
All right, I'll be sharing my screen with everyone. So yeah, just let me know if you
Okay,
can see anything.
okay.
Okay, can you please confirm if you can see my screen?
It's still loading. Okay,
Okay.
now I can see it. I can see it.
All right. So we will be building a web-based application called Career Spark. So what is Career Spark? Career Spark is an AI-powered web application designed to combat youth unemployment by offering personalized career guidance, skills training, matching, mentorship, and entrepreneur support. So, the according to our research, the problem that we have in terms of youth unemployment is the youth unemployment crisis, where the global youth unemployment is at alarming levels, where we have lack of skills, guidance, and access to opportunities, which are very much common barriers at the moment. Also, with the COVID-19 that we had, it just increased the rate of unemployment in South Africa. So, with that being said, we have a solution where we will be introducing a web called Career Spark. So, the key features on our web application will be career guidance module. So we have a section for career guidance module, and then we have a section for skills assessment and training, job matching, right? Mentorship and networking, gig economy freelance jobs, entrepreneurship support. So going back to the career guidance module, so this is an AI that suggests career paths based on user skills, interests, and goals. It helps the youth find jobs that match their abilities and passions. And then on the skills assessment and training, personalized learning paths and skill gap analysis, integration with online learning platform, and upskilling. And then on the job matching, so the AI matching engine is based on user qualification and market trends, so which offers also real-time alerts for job openings and opportunities. On the mentorship and networking, so the AI connects users with industry mentors, and then also it shows up progress tracking and personalized improvement plans. And then on the gig economy and freelance jobs, it helps the youth freelance gigs to build experience and income, right? And then on the entrepreneurship support, it helps the new entrepreneurs to create business plans, and then also funding opportunities, which is powered by AI. And then the technology stack used for Career Spark, we have the front end, back end, and database. For the front end, it's React.js, HTML5, CSS3, and then for responsive UI, UX design, and then back end, Node.js, and then Express.js, MongoDB, and PostgreSQL for the database. And then also AI integration for machine learning machine learning models, and then third-party integration is learning platforms such as Coursera, Udemy, etc. And then our target market is the the unemployed youth. So over 73 million young people are unemployed worldwide, not just in SA. So in creating the website, it does not only help the South Africans, and then it also help outside of other countries. So primary youth aged 18 to 35. And then just to summarize everything, Career Spark is an all-in-one AI-powered solution addressing youth unemployment by empowering them with personalized career guidance, skills training, job matching, and entrepreneurial support. AI is the future of unemployment services, and our platform aims to close the gap between job seekers and opportunities. Thank you very much. That would be all.
Okay, thank you, Lerato, for the wonderful presentation. And yes, Career Spark is going to be a thing, right? I hope so. We'll see tomorrow. But yes, you were right. AI is the future, guys. And let's get to it. Okay, moving. I hope you're as I am. Juiced up as I am. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Next on our team to present is Team Sihle. Hi, Kalistas Mlilo. Can you just mute your mic, please? Can you hear me, Kalistas? Can you just mute your mic? Okay, great. All right. Okay, Sihle, you can present. Are you great? Looks like we lost Sihle. Sihle, are you there? Okay, we'll get back to Sihle. Moving on, we have Team Astro Ace. Do we have a Team Astro Ace? Okay, we have no Team Astro Ace. Sihle, are you back or are you still having technical issues? Sihle, can you please mute your mic? Sihle, please mute your mic.
Oh, no.
Okay, moving on to the next team. We have Team Noctula. Is Team Noctula here? Oh, Sihle, are you there? Hello? You can't hear me.
Mute your mic.
Okay, it seems like Sihle is having mic problems. Can we have Noctula present, please? Noctula, Team Noctula, please present. Okay, Team Noctula is also not responding. Guys, please, again, I emphasize this. Please make sure you're here on time and you're responding. Okay, I think we'll move on to the next team. We have Team Pulani. Is Team Pulani in here? Team Pulani, is Team Pulani here? Okay, it just seems like people cannot hear me. Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you
okay.
as
So
well.
why aren't people responding? Because I see Pulani's in the call, but she's not saying anything. Noktula is also in the call, but they're not saying anything.
I'm thinking people want to present on their given times because I think people were given the specific times to present. So maybe they just joined and then they probably busy with other stuff.
Huh. Does anyone feel that way, that they were giving time slots and they feel they want to present at that time?
Yes, unfortunately, that is the case for many of the groups that we were asked to state the time that we are proposing, and then we're given a time slot, and now it just seems like the time slots are not adhered to, and maybe that's where the confusion is. Yeah.
I mean, since everyone is here, right? I mean, we may have well present. I do understand that people were given time slots, or people were given the, opportunity to present what time slots they're comfortable with. But seeing as though that everyone is here, I mean, can we not just
Okay,
present,
I can
guys?
I can present next, or maybe somebody can present first, and then I can present next. I think our team is the Astro. Um, I was just trying to get my presentation ready, but it just doesn't seem like it's coming along correctly. What I'll do, I'll just present based on what I'm seeing on my side and not share my screen, if that's okay
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
that's fine. Are you Team Astro S?
Yes.
Okay, please do present. Is Rimbu still there? Rimbu, are you still presenting?
Hi, sorry, my network is really bad. Okay, so our team, all right. We have identified the issue with unemployment in South Africa, and we know that this is a harsh reality that many unemployed youth face, with an alarming rate of over 49% point 67. This is more than just a statistics. I mean, we are so used to saying this as a stat, but it's more than just that. It is a national crisis, and then imagine a future where young people, the seekers, which we decided to call them, are seamlessly connected to the real opportunities where they can find jobs, skills, and resources they need to build sustainable, thriving futures. And that is where our application or our platform, Find Hire, is here to create. Find Hire isn't just another job or platform, it's a game changer. We offer a smart, innovative solution that bridges the gap between talented young South Africans, the seekers, and employees, which are the scouters, who are eager for fresh, dynamic minds. Whether it's landing the perfect job, upskilling with targeted training, or tapping into entrepreneurial opportunities, Find Hire puts everything in one place. Our platform ensures that seekers aren't just hired, they are empowered to thrive and drive growth and become the change makers of tomorrow. So, with the Find Hire, the seekers targets two major groups with specialized programs. The first program is the higher education program and the youth employment program, where the higher education program targets public and private universities, including vocational colleges. By integrating students into the database and placing them in the Rising Candidate Training program from their first years throughout their academic journey, students with participant or who participate in various learnership and internship related to their field of study, allowing them to find roles that aligned with their interest. And the youth employment program, we say that this program will target unemployment to youth outside of the formal education system that we have come to know. And this would include the graduates, the dropouts, and those who only have matric certificates. This will aim to provide fair job market opportunity through the the Launchpad training programs, which offers learnership and apprenticeship designed to upskill individuals to meet industry standards and enhance their job eligibility. With the Scouters, which we have now called as the recruiters or the employers, these are companies who often face decision paralysis due to an overwhelming number of CV applicants, making it challenging to find suitable candidates. But with Find Hire, it will address this by allowing companies to upload job postings and match them with the seeker's database. This process allows or allocates individuals from the training program to the role, ensuring that companies have skilled employees, which enhances their likelihood of successful investment and the position secured. So with the Find Hire, we are confident that we will be able to improve the following issues in the job market. Firstly, individuals will have the relevant job experience because of the programs that we are going to place them in. Companies will have a high guarantee chance of hiring skilled workers, and the job market and learning institutions will be able to get real time statistics on the skills shortage and adjust accordingly. And that is just how far we've gone in the application of Find Hire.
Okay, Rambu, thank you for that. What tech stack are you using to build the project?
We are going to be using Python and Mingo, DB, sorry.
MongoDB.
Yes.
Okay, is can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Ah, okay. Thank you for your presentation, Rimu. We hope to see you tomorrow with the final presentation. I hope we're still all excited. And please do remember, if you have challenges, any tussles that you may have, please refer to the channel for assistance. Right? Okay. I just want to reiterate, guys, if the teams do not present today, right? You will be disqualified. If participants in your team do not present, you will be disqualified. Oh, and I forgot to ask Rimbu, how is AI being leveraged in your project?
So with us using the programs that we've got, AI will be used by all the seekers, which are the students, in our case, because we'll be in working with the universities, they will be placed in a database, in a sense where should the employees want certain skilled individuals, they can just simply go to the database and say, I want a person with a full stack, and then from there AI would just pull up maybe a bunch of seekers to suggest them to the employees.
Oh, all right, all right. Thank you, Rimbu, for your presentations. That was Team Astro Ace, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Can we please have Team Noctula? Okay, Noctula is still quiet, so I'm gonna go back to Tadima. I see he's joined now. Tadima, can you please present what your team is doing, what tech stack you're going to be using, and how you're going to be leveraging AI? And again, I have to emphasize, guys, if your team does not present today, you are automatically disqualified from the hackathon, and therefore tomorrow you will not be given the chance to present or be in the run for the prize money. Okay, Tadima, are you here?
Good day. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly, Tadima. How are you?
I'm good at you.
Great. Can you start presenting what your group has done?
Okay. Good day, everyone. My name is Darima, and then I'll be presenting what my team has done so far. So, we are tackling the unemployment in South Africa as the theme has described. So what we're building so far is a project called Tech Jobs. So we allow recruiters um, to post jobs on the application. However, we also allow candidates to create profiles on the platform, and then they'll give us a description of what they'll give us a description about themselves, the kind of skills they have, the job experience they have, and then the level of education they also have. And then based on that information, we're going to be leveraging AI to actually match them with the jobs that fit whatever description they would have given us. Allow me to share the screen just to show you what we have done so far.
Yes, that would
So
be
let
lovely,
me
Tadima.
share screen. Um, Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. So far, what we have done is focusing on the recruiters. So since this is just like an update of what we have done so far. So far we allow recruiters to be able to post the jobs on the platform. Moving on from here, that's where we're gonna be trying to integrate AI into our platform, so it perfectly fits the candidates with the jobs that they are looking for. So for a quick update or quick demonstration, so you can log in or register into our platform. So I'll just quickly register or log in with the profile that we've already created, and then I'll simply log in. And then also, as a recruiter, you may know that some recruiters are representing different clients. They may have different companies that they are representing. So we also allow you here to actually represent multiple companies at the same time. So for example, here we are saying this a particular recruiter is representing Google, Spotify, and MLab. So in this case, it means you can be when you are posting a job, the platform will ask you which job does this job, I mean, which company does this job belong to. Let me quickly show you. Uh, so yes, while it's still processing that, yeah. So basically, what we are saying is we're going to take. Okay, let me just quickly say junior web developer, and then you can choose the job seniority here, and then the job type, and then the company. So for this particular recruiter who's logged in now, these are the companies that they are representing. So we're gonna say this job is for Spotify, it's in Rosebank, and then you can also specify the minimum salary for this job, and then also like how much the maximum salary is, so that when the negotiations are happening, the candidate will know, okay, this is uh, how much I can expect from this job. And then also you can give the URL for a URL or an email where this job application will be directed to once the candidate is interested in applying. So for here, I'm just gonna go for an example. I'm just gonna use an example, dummy data, and then even here I'm just gonna use a dummy data. Okay. Can I just copy Lauren text somewhere? Um, so in terms of the text that we are using, we are leveraging the use of. Sorry, let me do this. I'll speak more about. And then if I go back to the jobs, and then you should be able to see the job that I just added on the platform. Start searching, and then the junior web developer. This is the one that I just uploaded right now. So in terms of the tech stack, we are using Next.js as well as JavaScript, and then for our backend, we are using our Firebase, Google Firebase, which gives us which allows us to use the pre-built SDK, which has security for authentication, and then also for the database we are also using Firebase. So basically for data storage, and then for authentication we are using Firebase, and then for the front end we are using Next.js, which is like a React framework, and then we're also using Tailwind for the styling. So yeah, that's basically what we have done so far. Moving on, we'll just simply be adding a page where candidates will be able to register their accounts and giving us a description of who they are, so we can perfectly match them with the jobs that are available on the platform. Thank you.
Okay, Tadima, thank you so much for your presentation, and we appreciate the work that you've done so far. But I do have a question for you. So, how is your application different from LinkedIn or Indeed?
So it isn't really much different, honestly, but then since this is like is focused more on the South African space, and then also we are only focusing on the tech job, so not necessarily like every job. So we're just looking navigating the job market, particularly the tech in the tech space. So we are niching down uh, in comparison to like LinkedIn, where every job is available. Here we know you're gonna find all the jobs that are in the tech space. So we are just niching down in comparison to how LinkedIn is doing it, because you just find every job in every department. So for with tech jobs, um, it specifically looks at the tech space in South Africa.
Okay, Tadima, I also have another question. So, the theme, of course, is leveraging AI to combat unemployment, right? So, how do you feel
Yes.
that niching down is going to combat unemployment?
So we are not necessarily niching down in terms of like we are saying um we are looking for the in the tech space, right? So we are saying in the tech
Okay.
space, so there are many jobs that may not be able, I mean, our candidates may not be able to know about. So with our platform, we are saying everyone who's in tech or who wants to be in the tech space can come up to our platform and then register a profile. And then based on their profile, that's where we could help them find the jobs. So instead of moving from one platform to another looking for jobs, because most of the time when you go to these big platforms, there's a lot of jobs, and then you end up like losing track of like the kind of job that you're looking for. For with this one, you're particularly niching it down so that you know the kind of job that you're looking for, and then you know you're actually looking for this job in the tech space.
Okay, last question, Tajima. How are you now leveraging AI with your project?
So like I explained already, so far the focus was just primarily on the recruiters. So moving forward, will allow candidates, job seekers, to register a profile or create a profile on our platform. So based on the kind of characteristics, because we're gonna be asking them questions, so we're gonna do some sort of like personality test, looking at the characteristics that they have, the level of experience they have, education levels. We're going to take that information and feed it into our AI so that it can perfectly match them with the jobs that we have on our platform.
Oh, the jobs that the recruiters have now posted on your
Yeah,
platform.
yes. So looking at the information that the jobs require, and then also looking at the personality um, information we would have received from your application, we then try to match you with the perfectly fit jobs for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Tadima. I just want to check in on our judge. Do you have any questions so far? Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Hello, Mr. John. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm good on my side.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yep.
thank you, Tajima, for your presentation. Moving on to the next
Next
team.
team.
Keep on
Keep
going,
on going,
guys. What you
guys.
have
What you have
done so
done
far
so
is
far is
amazing.
amazing.
Okay,
Okay,
next.
next.
Lisa, can you please
Lisa,
mute
can
your
you
Hi.
mic?
please mute your mic?
Or do you want to
Or do you want
present?
to present?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yes, I
you.
can hear you.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry about that. The demons of presentations of hackathons came through on the. So, yeah, I can quickly present if that's okay.
Okay, please
Okay,
present.
please present.
Okay, cool. So basically, what we are doing. So okay. So hi everyone. Sorry, name is Sika, and my team, Code Troopers, we working on a WhatsApp chatbot, which is essentially a career coach. So the reason why we made it on WhatsApp was, if I'm assuming if you're looking for a job and you are basically, so our target market is like youth, like young adults from grade 11, 12. I'm assuming from that time when you're looking for jobs, you don't necessarily have data to go to a website or whatnot. Even if you do, having it on WhatsApp just makes it easily accessible, and it just makes it better to get all the stuff that you need to get. So how it works is essentially you go on the bot, you for instance type, hey, I'm looking for a job, and then it's gonna ask you a series of questions, and then based on those questions will then give you a range of jobs that fit that description. So what it'll do is ask you based on your interests, your skills, your goals, ask for your CV. If you don't have one, it can generate one for you. If you do have one and you provided your CV, it can scan it, ask you if you want to revamp it, and then if you want to revamp it, you can give it the details that it will need to change. If you feel like it's not necessarily doing the things for you, we have a website where you can change and basically edit your website yourself, which is our second part of the project. On the website, it's more of a, how can I, it's like a skills development and training platform.
So on the chatbot, you can talk to it, be like, okay, I'm looking for one, two, and three. And if it sees that, okay, if you're looking for one, two, and three, there are some courses that you can do, and then it will give you a link that will lead you straight to the platform where you will then get those courses and you can do them there, and we can track your progress. And yeah, so the tech stack that we're using is we're using Next.js for the front end with Tailwind for styling. We're also using MongoDB for the database, and we'll be hosting our AI model on Firebase. You're muted. Sorry.
Okay, sorry for that. Are you done with the presentation, CK?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm using my phone, so I cannot share the screen to show what we have so far. My laptop kind of failed me, so I kind of chucked it away. Joking, but yes.
Oh, okay. So just to confirm, it's a WhatsApp chatbot, and
Yes.
how it combats unemployment is that they can just be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a job," and da da da, and it can also suggest courses that the user can take
Yes.
to become more appealing to the industry, seekers.
So that is the idea. Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, CK.
Thank you, and
Good
I do
luck on
apologize
the rest
again.
of your project, and we can't wait to see the finished products tomorrow.
Sure thing, and I will try to use a proper machine tomorrow. I am sorry again.
Okay, no problem. Moving on to Noctula, can we have Team Noctula present next?
Okay, hi guys, can you hear me? I'm in a bit of a noisy place. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we can hear you, Noctula.
Okay.
Can you give a reason as to why you were not responding when I was asking you to present earlier on?
Well, I was trying to. Can you please mute yourself?
Yes, you can
Thank you.
proceed.
Okay. I was trying to just put together the presentation, but I feel like the time didn't allow me because our slots were supposed to be 2:45 so that we can actually have everything. But I will just present what I have right now, and I'm sorry that we don't have the PowerPoint presentation and stuff. I think that one will be. We promise we'll do it when on the final presentation.
You can
Okay.
start, Noctula.
Okay. Thank you. So the title was to solve youth unemployment in South Africa with AI. So our solution, we don't have a name just yet. So I will just call it solution and application from time to time. So our solution is to integrate AI into workflows. So in our application, the users will be taught how to integrate AI into workflows, making them more efficient and more competitive um, in this day and age. And then we'll have a personalized career guidance, which will help our applicants to provide tailor-made job recommendations and skills development, which will actually equip our applicants with the new required skills to the skills that are needed in the job market these days and for the future. And also, we'll have a global job searching which will connect South African youth with international job opportunities and freelance work. And because we're living in a virtual world, so it's easier for people in America or wherever to actually get talent here. So we want to build an application that will allow international companies to tap into South African talent, because we do have the talent, but we just don't have the job opportunities. So, if you're asking why this can work, so we just think that international companies are increasingly sourcing remote talent, and South Africa has highly educated youth, but many of them are unemployed or underpaid. So, with this approach, it will allow the South Africans to have jobs and get proper amount of money, and also allow the international companies to tap into us to the talent here in South Africa. Yeah. Well, we're still working on it, and this is how far we have come with it, and hopefully by the end of the hackathon, we would have like the whole solution and everything. Thank you. You're muted.
Sorry about that. I have a question, Noktula. How is it different from sites like Well Found, where I can just be like, I want a remote job in the US, or where I can go to remotejobs.co.za, where I can just be like, okay, I want a job from Australia, you know? How does that set you apart? How are you guys going to leverage AI?
So, with our platform, when the applicant registers, it will kind of recommend courses for them to do, and then after they're done doing those courses, like it will mean that our the applicant is equipped for the specific job that they will be applying for. So, I think the thing that sets us apart is that we'll use AI to actually kind of recommend courses for a specific skill so that they can upskill themselves, and also after that, after they have upskilled themselves, we will also use AI to kind of test them to see if they actually know what they have learned. So we will give them real life, real work issues that they will be dealing with at work probably. And then after that, Lana, the scouts is the companies can have people that we are sure that are equipped to do that certain job. Yeah.
Okay, I will pose another question. So, this site that you're doing is specifically for people with no qualifications, no certifications.
No, it's for everyone.
So,
For everyone.
say I'm coming and I'm applying and I have degree in law, and then you said it's going to suggest courses on again. So, is it going to suggest courses on top of the degree that I already have?
Well, the courses will, because I did say that we'll use we'll want to introduce AI to the workflow. So the courses will kind of include how to actually do that using AI. So we will teach how to use AI on that specific task or whatever that you'll be doing. It's like we are adding skills to what you already have.
Um,
I
okay,
I have a
Noktula.
question. I have a question for Noctula.
Yes.
So where is the content coming from? That's my first question, and I would also like to get clarification when she says she's integrating AI into workflows. Is it a workflow system, or what workflows are we talking about here?
Can you please repeat that? I didn't get that clearly.
So you are saying that you would users on the platform will be able to upskill using content. So I'm wondering, where are you getting this content? That's the first
Okay,
question. The second,
can I ask that? Can I answer the first question and then we'll go to the
okay,
second one? Yeah.
all
For
right,
the the will we also use AI to create the process?
okay. All right. And then the second question is about workflow. When you say you integrate AI into workflows, what do you mean by that?
Well, let me just make an example with me. I'm a business analyst and I use AI sometimes to actually create, given the, what is it, the functional requirements, I use AI to actually do the whole flow, the remaining things like the business rules, the flow thingies. So I use AI to kind of minimize my time and to minimize the time that I spend actually documenting all these documents that I need as a business analyst. So with AI, I can just like put whatever requirements that I got from the client and then tell it to develop all the documents that I need. So most people don't really know how to prompt AI. So I think with that teaching, it will be beneficial for them to actually save time and be efficient and do better and more jobs. I don't know if you understand me.
Okay.
And also, we're
I
still working on the solution, so I'm not really like clued up with everything that
okay.
we're
I get what you mean.
about
That's fine.
to present. So I think, yeah.
Thank you, Noctula.
Okay, thank you, Noctula. We do wish you luck on your project, and we're excited to see the finished product tomorrow. We're gonna move on swiftly with the next team to present. The next team to present is Team Pulani. Is Team Pulani here? Is Team Pulani here? Okay, it seems like Team Pulani is not here. Okay, moving on to the next team, we have Team Guy.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Team Guy. How are you?
I'm good and yourself. I hope everyone's having fun. I hope everyone's coding nicely. Just stop me if I'm lagging. I know I've got pretty bad Wi-Fi, so if I am lagging, I apologize. But yeah, I'm going to start off with sharing my screen because I have a little PowerPoint. Can you see my screen? I
I'm not seeing it just yet. Maybe it's gonna load.
Oh wait, hold on. There. Can you
Okay,
see
yeah,
it?
we can see. Yes.
All right, cool. So, um, I'm Guy. I'm with my team or my team of friends. I have a little bit of a different challenge. I kind of have two challenges because I'm not working with full-fledged devs. I mean, it's kind of intimidating. It's our first hackathon, every single one of us, and I'm hearing the next Facebooks are coming, like it's really intimidating, but hey, I'm here. So what we've gone for is something a lot less large scale as the applications that I'm hearing here. One thing I wanted to mention was Sitle's project, Sitle's team's project. It's actually, I really enjoy that because I'm giving my personal opinion from a student. His target market was 11 and grade 12 students, which I am. So I'm just saying the WhatsApp feature, 100% agree with it because it's a lot more natural to use WhatsApp and the bots rather than going out there and trying to find a resource that you work with. The resources to try and get those things are pretty hard to come by, so I really like Sitle's idea. And there's a little part he mentioned there that kind of reflects on what we're doing, where they're talking about revamping the resumes. So as I mentioned, our project isn't the next Facebook. It's something a lot smaller, but we have I had to find a middle ground because I can't expect my friends to go and make the next Facebook when we're still in school. Um, we learn Java at school, and that's literally all we learned. So I had to kind of incorporate that into our solution. So we're not making some fancy web application. We're not. There's no reacting. There's no Tailwind CSS. There's none of that. Because it would be too much for my friends to understand and work with, or I wouldn't be able to teach it to them in such a short period of time. So, what we've come up with is a Java application, shocker, and our application is basically, like I said, something a lot less large scale than the big applications that I'm hearing. So our tech stack is, like I said, it's a Java for the backend, and then we're using a package in Java called JavaFX or dependency in Java, which is basically just the GUI. That's all that is. It also implements a little bit of CSS, and you'll see later on in my little presentation here, I actually incorporate HTML to display things, but I'll get into that later. And then later on, there's going to be a few more features that we're going to incorporate. The simple, there's no MongoDB, none of that stuff because we don't learn that in school. We learn how to attach databases using something like MS Access. It's literally MS Access. So that's the database we're going to have to be using. So that's the database. So we're going to be storing some things there. I'll get into that later as well. But yeah, that's our tech stack. Java, JavaFX, CSS, some HTML, and then the data storage is going to be an MS Access database. Okay, now, right now, there's only two of us working on the project. I'm the only back-end developer, and then one of my friends, Michaelin, is doing the front end. The rest of them are going to come hopefully later today or tomorrow. But so far, what we have is just me and him. We've also gone a bit of on the opposite direction to developing things because I see a lot of people have started with the auth and the verification for the users. I decided and opted to go the other way around where we do the main functionality first and then we go backwards. So the last things are going to be the auth and the user logons and all those things. Because I was kind of afraid of time if we were going to finish. So I decided to do the main project first and then we'd move backwards to the auth and whatever. And then yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you want to criticize, if you want to call my project bums, it's fine. You can do it. We love the criticism, so I'm all for it. But anyway, let me stop yapping and get to it. So introducing Mr. Resume Revamp here. This is our application. One of the most important parts of landing a job is obviously your resume. If your resume is poorly made, it negatively affects your potential to be employed. One of the reasons why I chose something like this was because of Melsoft's course as well as Lareth. Lareth always is preaching, make sure whatever job you're applying to, you're catering your CV to that job, right? And Melsoft has this it's part of their course, their job readiness course, right? So we kind of did something similar to that, but it's automatic. So obviously you can revamp your own resume, you can obviously create your own resume, but this can be tedious, and most of the time people are going to make mistakes. People don't know how to make a resume. You think your resume is beautiful, time it's actually horrible, and no one wants to employ you, right? So we're going to be leveraging AI to remove these negative aspects of creating your own resume. Okay, so uh, I hope you can't see that. Okay, anyway. Uh, is there a question? Okay, never mind.
No, no question
So,
just as yet. Continue to proceed.
okay, so the importance of a good resume, right? There's all the bullet points of why a good resume is really important. It helps you with the first impression. It's the first thing that the employer sees when they meet the name, you know. So if Guy McKechnie is there on the CV, that's your value. There's no face, there's no past, there's no achievements, there's nothing. It's what's on the CV, right? It concisely showcases your skills and qualifications and professional experience, allowing employers to quickly assess your suitability for a role. Then, by highlighting your achievements and demonstrating your value, a well-crafted resume reflects your professionalism and attention to detail. So, in short, what that would mean is basically that if you hone in your resume to a specific company, I'll get into that later. If you look at the company's values, if you look at the how the company is structured and all the achievements that you have that are relevant to that position, and you cater your resume to that position, it gives you a lot more of or a better chance to get accepted, because now the company sees that you actively trying to be a part of their company. You know, it's not just a generic CV that you send out to 250 companies, right? So, moreover, it acts as a career progression. You can see how much you've grown from the past, from the beginning of your coding journey, for example, all the way to where you are now. And it also helps you make informed decisions based on your qualifications. So, if you have a software engineering degree, you wouldn't want to be go working as a cleaner or something like that, right? I mean, it's a pretty drastic example, but it kind of helps you set a direction of where you're going, because you know what you're capable of, you have the achievements, and you have the records to back yourself. So it allows you to step forward in that whatever direction you're aiming to go to. Moreover, or ultimately, right, a strong resume is crucial for effectively presenting yourself to a potential employer. Now, bad resumes, right? They everywhere. I've watched a few videos from a bunch of CEOs that read through resumes and stuff, and they say they're all trash, right? I don't know what a good resume is because I'm just a little teenager, right? So I don't think that many people know what a good resume is. So why should we learn how to do it when there's artificial intelligence, right? So a resume is essential as it serves as the first point of contact between you and your potential employer, like I said. Um, hold on. Then many candidates submit generic resumes. So that's what I was saying, where you create the same resume and you send it to 250 companies and you hope for the best, right? It enforces the idea that there's a lack of interest in that resume and the qualification that comes behind it. Moreover, most candidates believe that more content is more valuable, when it's actually the contrary. It's less is more, like the saying goes, right? Um, Ignoring keywords from job descriptions can also lead you to being filtered out by something called an AT system, which is basically an applicant tracking system. So most companies use this to essentially get rid of people who aren't going to fit the what they want, the role. This is all automatic, it's all done by a robot, so you will never have that emotional attachment to that robot. So it's not going to feel sorry for you. Oh no, you're a kid, you can't do this. You're gone, it's fine. So without those keywords, you get removed by those ATS systems, right? And then poorly constructed objective statements, inadequate contact information, and overemphasis on job titles rather than skills further contribute to an ineffective resume. Now, by avoiding these pitfalls, individuals can create resumes that better showcase their qualifications and increase their chances of securing an interview. So, getting past that ATS system, getting past that actual person reviewing your CV and getting that interview, which is where most people shine. All right, next one. This is our funny little application. So this is how I'm going to get into how we are going to leverage AI to combat youth unemployment. Um, Using AI, we can overcome the obstacles that I mentioned in the previous slide, right? This is now a resume revamp. That's the name of our application that we've made. It takes the candidate's CV. So I don't know if you can see my mouse, but there's a little upload CV text field here and a little upload CV button. So the person uploads their CV, it takes in text files, it takes in Word documents, it takes in PDF files, it takes in everything because it's doing is just scanning the text. It doesn't really matter what the format is, right? Then you also enter in your job position here, so whatever you're looking to go into. One of the suggestions was we have like a list of all the jobs, but then I thought about it and there's like 4 million jobs, so probably not the wisest thing. So we've opted for something where you just input it and then we incorporate it into the prompt that I'll get into later. So then this AI, we send it into a prompt that then returns an error-free and a targeted resume that goes specifically for this company, right? I'll get into that later as well. So a lot of the time is going to be spent on the actual prompt because I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but there's things called prompt building where you have to build the perfect prompt to have the outcome that you want, right? So a lot of effort's going to go into generating the perfect prompt because if the prompt's not working, then the output's not going to be what we want, right? So the AI focuses on the candidate's skills and achievements that are relevant to the position and then consolidates that information into a well-rounded resume that highlights the necessary skills needed for that application. So, like I said, if we look at Mr. John Doe here, right? John Doe is a very good software developer, right? Or he was a game engineer, right? He was working with games. Now he wants to apply for a software engineering company. This will take his background, what he's been doing, and take all the relevant information. So it's going to discard things that aren't relevant. So if he was managing a workshop, it's not going to put that there because, like we said, less is more, right? So it's going to take all the important information and consolidate it into a short CV that is powerful and to the point, right? And it's going to obviously have all the basic stuff like his email, his contact, all these things. Those are the normal things. Basically, it's going to take someone's CV, going to scour through that CV, scrape that CV, check the position that they're going to, and then it's going to generate a proper CV, a catered CV to that job application, right? And then one more thingy. So the to-do. So what we still have to do, right? I want to have a part there with the company values. So let's say a company is built on, I don't know, leadership or something, right? Then we will go and fetch information from this person's CV and cater it to what the company has. Like I was mentioning earlier with catering your CV to the company's values to show that you're interested, we're going to do that automatically now. So we could put in a company's values like leadership, like equality, all these nice things, right? And then the AI will incorporate that into the CV output and output a proper CV according to those values. Then, like I said, we're also moving backwards. So we're going to do the main application first and then go to the user auth. So the user auth is going to be there one day, hopefully. That's where we're going to bring in the MS Access database. We're just going to basically store the person's CVs because obviously if you're applying to 250 different companies and each company has a different value, then we're going to have a lot of nonsense going on there. So we're just going to store the person's CVs, all the CVs that they've made in the program in a database for them to go and view. That's something simple. Also going to have that user auth and verification, the simple stuff. And then error checking in the sense that we want to go a little bit further than something like a grammatical error or something. So if there's a gap in between the person's employment, we're gonna prompt the user, okay, what happens here? Why were you not working for 2 years? So we can fix that gap, because that's also a big issue with resumes. It's the same in the sense that having gaps in your resume with no explanation as to why you had that gap also is a bit of a red flag. So we're going to try and get a little bit more logical with things, not just fixing the English or fixing this, fixing that. We're trying to get a little bit further than that. And then at the end, polishing. As you can see, it looks very beautiful. So it's not the best. We do have the power of CSS. Some basic CSS could neaten this up a little bit. But yeah, that's what we're going to be
Excuse
doing.
me. Sorry to interject, Guy.
Yeah.
But due to time constraints, I'm gonna have to cut you off. Um,
Yeah, no, I'm finished. I'm finished.
but we do thank you for the wonderful presentation, and may I just say that we appreciate you being here, still being in school, and just being like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyways. Good luck to you and your friend. Um, Hopefully by tomorrow you'll have everything together, and you know, let's see. Moving
Of
on to the
course. All
next
right, thank you.
person. No problem. Moving on to the next team, we
Hello?
have Team Gifty.
Hello?
Hi, Gogeto.
Oh no, it's Pulani. I'm using Coco's phone because my mic had a problem. So,
Oh, okay. Do we have Team Gifty in the call?
oh, can I go off the team gift?
Are you Team Gifty?
No, I'm team Pulani.
Oh, Team
Hi.
Pulani.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm just having a problem with the headset. I'm just trying to fix it. So when you can go first, I'll go after her for team gifting.
Okay. Okay, Gogeto, please present your group's project.
It's Pulani, but I'm using Coco's phone. So,
Yes.
with my team and I, so our idea was to focus, like we wanted to focus on being inclusive, because when you look at the problem statement, it says youth unemployment. But what are the reasons why the youth are unemployed? It's mostly location. It's either the job is too far, they have to relocate, and relocating comes with many constraints like, can I pay the rent? How am I going to travel to that place? If you look at other constraints that they have is if you look at other constraints, like what I'm saying we have is the lack of job availabilities, like they say, there's not enough entrepreneurs, there's not enough jobs. So what we wanted to do was create an app that makes everyone be able to become an employer. So the idea is anyone can be an employer, to be honest, as long as they have the means to pay a salary or a basic cash exchange. So what we wanted to do was like me as Dilani, I can log on to the app, post a job and say, I'm looking for someone to do this. And then our app will connect the user with me, and then the user will accept the job and they can come and do the job. So that's what we wanted to do. So in this case, anyone can be an entrepreneur and post their jobs. Anyone can get in on an app and accept any job they are or they have the skill set to do. So let me walk you through what we have in mind. So you know how you can just get on Uber app and request a ride to go to Maboning or anywhere? You can get on our app and say, okay, you can get on our app and say, I have a broken toilet. I need a plumber right now. And you don't have the time to go through the Facebook, my Facebook or anywhere else to look for a plumber. So our database will have the plumbers in your area, so you can just log on the app, create a job alert to say, I'm looking for a plumber to fix my toilet right now. And then the plumbers will get an alert to say, hey, there's a job posting. Someone in Soweto is looking for a plumber. And then every plumber that's in Soweto can just log on the app, confirm and say, hey, I'm available. I'm coming right now. And then they can meet up, do their job, and then you can pay the plumber, and then they just go back home. And that's how anybody can become an entrepreneur and anybody can become an employer. So that's how we plan to solve the problem. So how does AI work in this situation? So AI is going to be used to understand what's in
Sorry,
demand because
Gogeto, to
we
interject you.
also, yes,
Gogeto, Pulani, sorry, you sound a bit far away from the mic now. Um,
okay. Can you hear me?
yes, you're not audible enough. Can you just get closer to the mic?
Okay, can you hear me now?
And Kalistas, please mute your mic. Okay, Pulani, sorry about that. You may proceed.
Should I continue from where I left off?
Yes, yes. You
Like I
were
was
talking
saying,
about the future of AI.
yes, so we still want the users who get onto our app to know what's in demand. We don't want you to come on and just list the skill that our users are not looking for. So AI will predict which skills are in demand so that you can get those alerts so that you don't get left out. So it will tell you that the skill you have, it's not in demand. So you need to get a skill that's in demand in your area. So that's how you'll be able to be employable. If you know what people in your area are looking for, you can work towards getting that skill and being employable. So that's where the power of AI will be used. And it will also be used to predict the rate at which people get paid. Like, are you 200 rand, 300 rand, 600 rand, is there 1,000, 1.5, those kind of things. So people who be looking for the workers will know what people expect from them. So that's how we plan to use the Power AI so everybody stays informed so nobody gets left behind.
Okay, Pulani. So what tech stack are you guys going to be using?
So for the front end, we're using React, and then for our AI, we'll be using Python, and then for our backend, we'll be using Node.js and Express.
Okay, Pulani, thank you for your presentation. I just want to ask if Mr. John, our judge here, has any questions for you. If not, we'll move on swiftly to the next team.
We can move on.
Okay, thank you, Pulani. Good luck on your project. Looking forward to see what you guys have done so far. Moving on to the next team, we have Team Gifty. Is your mic okay now? Okay, it looks like Team Gifty is not here. So we'll move on to the next team. We have Team Dylan. Hi, Dylan, are you there? Okay, I'm just going to give you a minute, and if you're still working on changing your mic, then we'll have to call the next team to present, okay? Okay, just to prepare for the others, can please Team Calisters prepare themselves as we wait for Team Dylan, and can Team Drax Effects also prepare themselves while we're waiting for Team Dylan.
Can't hear me right now.
Okay, Dylan, are you there? Are you ready to present? Okay, it seems like Dylan.
Hi, Mbali, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes. So it seems like Dylan is still not in the call. So
Good. Hi, can you hear me? Hi.
yes, I can hear you, Dylan.
Okay. So we go by the name of Control Alt Elite, and we're working on a web app to try combat the unemployment crisis in South Africa using AI. We have identified three main target groups, but because of the scope of the hackathon is literally just like 24 hours from now, we're just going to focus on one group, but I'm going to eventually say what the app can expand to. And the groups are people studying towards matric, people that have gotten their degree or are in university right now, and people that have obtained a tertiary qualification. So in the latter two groups, our web app hopes to uh, gather their user info. So let's say for someone in university right now that's still studying towards something, we will prompt them a series of questions to ask them, hey, what are you studying? What is the course you're doing right now? Okay, tell us more. Then we go and look for information on that subject or course rather, and then we seek to. So this is going to get handled by AI. It sounds like a magic black box at this point, but we're going to offload it to Gemini, and we're going to get a response back that, hey, based on the user's current responses, they seem to be deficient in a certain skill right now. So let's say the person studying BCom financial management. We tell them, hey, because of the fact that you're studying in UJ, on the LinkedIn post that we've seen, most of the people that have studied your course and are currently employed eventually ended up getting a property management degree or taxation degree during their studies. So maybe consider working on that. This is to help address people that eventually graduate but are unable to find a job due to deficiency in skill. For people that have obtained their tertiary qualification, we're gonna ask, hey, so how long have you been unemployed? What degree did you study and such? And then we're gonna ask, hey, could you please upload your CV? Then we're gonna just like how Guy and them. Oh, Nkateko? Okay. Just like how Guy and them analyze the CV and such, we then will say, hey, the reason why your CV isn't getting the responses it should is because the AT system picks up the following and following. Consider changing your CV to this format. It'd be nice if we could do the CV on our own. Just prompt them, hey, give us your qualifications, projects you've worked on, what skills you possess, and give us your references. And then we generate the CV for you. I think there is an existing website that is capable of such. We'll just offload it to them and then return the info back to the user. But our main focus is people not in matric or like in grade 11 and such. So we'll ask them, hey, what are your interests? What do you like? Uh, where are you based right now? And then we'll recommend courses that they can study in university based on their interests, where they are right now. So if they would recommend UJ and such, and then we pull up information from the yearbooks, tell them the APS required, ask them their current marks, and tell them, hey, it seems your maths and science marks are lacking, and then we help them learn. So the South African yearbook for each grade is like contains a list of all of the topics that a user is studying. So we look at where in the year are we, approximately where in the year should they be, and then we ask, hey, so we're in June right now. You guys should be learning about this, and you previously learned about XYZ. Is this correct? We'd like to help you with this to help prepare for your June exams and such, or in the current case for prelims right now. Then you'd ask them a list of questions based on topics that they struggle with. We remember what they struggle with, prompt them back after a period of time, because we in our research we find that spaced repetition works really well. And then yeah, so that's the goal for people in matric or that are studying to obtain matric. That's the goal. Our aim is to help them right now, just for the sake of the hackathon. That's what we hope to complete.
Okay, Dylan. So if I'm hearing you correctly, you wanna combat unemployment by
Sure.
equipping the matrix, telling them these are the courses that are in demand, and so forth.
Yes, that's correct,
Or
Mbali. But then while they're studying, we also want to like, okay, I'm really overselling it now. But then we worked on an app on the side called Quick Gig, sorry, just to help solve gig economy stuff that they are capable of doing without their qualification right now. But like you said, you're in matric right now. Hey, this is in demand. You're interested in this. These are the courses in demand based on your current interests. Consider studying X, Y, and Z. We have a skill shortage of South Africa in engineers. Consider studying this. We help you get enough APS points to get into uni. And then also
ah,
uh, bursary information and such.
okay, Dylan. Can I ask which tech stack you're gonna use for the application?
So we're doing a lot in Python, the Flask framework, and we're going to use MongoDB to store user info. And then we're going to offload, we're going to use Gemini as our AI tool of choice.
Ah,
And it's going to be a web-based
okay.
app. I should have made that clearer.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Dylan,
you
for
for
your
your time, everyone.
presentation. Okay, we're looking forward to seeing what your project is going to be like tomorrow, and good luck. Okay, moving on to our next presenters, we have Team Callistus. Mr. Mr. Callistus Mlilo, can you please present your team's project?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to get the option to share my screen. Okay. Present screen. Yeah. 2 minutes. Okay. So I've got basic slides here, right? I've got some basic slides here, right? Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see them and hear you.
So we're presented with a problem statement that how can we empower the youth by providing AI empowered solutions. So my team and I chose to develop an app and a website, right? A web progressive app. So, no, 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 a web app and also a chatbot, right? So our
Okay.
idea is centered around, I think you've heard this from one of the participants before, but then our idea is centered around empowering the youth through through these two platforms, right? Because mostly if you're trying to look for a job, if you're unemployed, it means that you are looking for a job. And since you're looking for a job, most likely you don't have money to buy real data. And as we know, in South Africa, the data that prevails, it's a proven thing that people like literally buy WhatsApp data. And so we chose to also host our platform on WhatsApp. So what we do on WhatsApp is that we we recommend a person we recommend jobs to the person. So we already have got jobs within our platform. We managed to, I don't know if Melsoft allows this, but scrape some stuff. Yeah, so we are building something sort of like that and trying to get into partnership with these guys, getting the jobs, putting the jobs there. Then from there, it recommends jobs for them. Then they can get engagement, see, and literally you'd be shocked at how much jobs you can do right now. Like literally start earning like now, without so much as a no, not much admin. So with youth empowerment, engage youth in innovative projects. So what we are doing on the web app is we are solving real world problems. So practically what we have on the web app is a IBM. It's almost like a skills build institute, and also the so it's a skills build, yeah, skills built for a specific job, right? A specific job that you chose, right? So practically, if you can give us your information, you just tell us about your CV, we can try to find a job for you. But then if you don't qualify for that, for the jobs that are there, we can try and build you up, right? Recommend courses that you do. Then from there you can start earning badges, and you can go to the and then from there you can apply to the job. So what we don't want is that we don't want to include like recruiters on the app, because that takes a lot of time. We want something that can help people right now. I'm in desperate need of a job. um, we don't want to be seeking for recruiters. So what we can do is bring the jobs to the people. So that's what we are doing, and empowering them through that web platform. If you don't have the skills, we empower you. If you do have the skills, that's good, and we can also suggest improvements on your CV. So yeah, as you can see, these are our mini slides. So yeah, so this is the team. The team lead is me. Sakili is our full stack dev, and Tep was our full stack dev. We have Chiriti. So another thing to note is one of our team members was in double groups, so we had to drop them out and then um, put someone else in their place. So that's Chiriti, and this is Hloni. So that's our team, and currently we are building the app, the web app through Django, all right? So Django, and we are building the WhatsApp bot through, let's see, WhatsApp bot through Twilio and yeah, Twilio and Python. So yeah, that's it for us. But then more details will definitely come at the final presentation.
So I just want to confirm something because I'm a little confused, right? So it's a
Yes.
chatbot, and when I'm on
Uh,
there, what,
yes.
because you said it brings the jobs to us. The recruiters don't say, okay, this is what we have, right? So
Yes.
when I'm using the chatbot, what am I searching for or your chatbot? Am I saying, oh, I'm looking
It's
for
not.
this, or give me a
Okay,
what
no
is it?
problem. So it's sorry for my word phrasing, right? It's not necessarily a chatbot. It's a career assistant. You can call it that. So what happens is that, so when you search for online jobs currently, right? If you search for jobs, you'll find some links, right? You'll find maybe 10 links, but then you have to get in there. You have to search for a job. Recruiters already put in the job there. They don't need to report to us. Get on our app, put in the job there, so they can easily find the we can easily find the jobs from Google. So we get all of the jobs that are currently there, right? For that specific region, we consider the region, we consider all those type of things. Then from there, we bring the job to the person that is in need of a job. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So
Oh,
practically
so
the
how are you leveraging
yes, yes.
AI?
So
So
how
how
we
are you
leveraging
leveraging
AI?
AI? Is the AI, yes.
Okay. So how we leveraging AI is we need to improve a person's skills, right? So in order to get a person's resume and then suggest improvements to them, it's gonna be hard to do that with if statements. You'll need to have 10,000 if statements to consider. There's a lot of factors to consider. But then with AI, I can just tell it, I'm proficient in one, two, three, or I'm not proficient in anything, but I need a job within right now. Can you suggest something to me? So with AI, we can suggest those things. We can give feedback with those things, right? About we can give them a personalized feedback. After giving them a personalized feedback, then from there the person can easily learn those things, and then they can apply for the job, right, and get the job. So with us, one thing that separates us is that with our jobs you can get hired like now. Some of them you can get hired like right now. You don't need a lot of skills. There's a low barrier to entry. Like, so it's youth. When you say youth, it's from, in South Africa it's like 18 to 35, I think. Not sure around that scale, but practically anyone can do the jobs. Just, yeah. So I wouldn't say a lot, but I think I've said a lot already. But yeah, we are
Uh,
trying to make sure that our thing is proper. Do you understand how we are using AI now?
okay. Okay. Thank you, Callistus, for your presentation. Good luck to your team. And remember to have fun and always relax, okay? Moving on to our last team to present, we have Team Drax Effect.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. My name is Londa, and I'm representing Team Drax Effect. Um, Now, our web application, which is called WorkSpark, is an AI-driven platform that is going to empower entrepreneurs. So basically, if you're a student or you're unemployed, you're going to be inspired. Now, as Drax Effect, the effect that we want to have on the unemployment rate is to empower individuals, basically providing business ideas and step-by-step guidance and helping people turn ideas into valuable ventures. We also want to increase entrepreneurship by encouraging people to start businesses in high demand sectors, which will also boost local economies. Now, our concept is WorkSpark, which is a platform, a web application platform that is designed to reduce unemployment by helping individuals identify business opportunities, learn necessary skills, and access resources to start their own business. The platform leverages AI to analyze user input and provide tailored suggestions for business ideas. It also connects users to relevant courses and mentors. Now, our key features, the one that stands out for us is the AI-powered business idea generator, which is going to take the user's input, which is the user skills and budget, interest, and location, and is going to take these skills and put them in the AI, which is going to compare their skills that are required for different business opportunities. Now, this platform will also suggest online courses, workshops, or certifications to bridge the gap of unemployment using APIs or learning platforms such as Udemy or LinkedIn Learning. Now, our AI web application also has a chatbot for entrepreneurial support, which is going to assist our users by answering their questions on how to start businesses
The speaker is
and how they can find legal requirements or find funding. Our
Masiko,
chatbot
can
is
you
also
please
going to
mute your mic? Sorry, Drax. Oh, Masiko, can you please mute your mic? Okay, thank you.
okay,
Sorry, Drax, for that. Please continue.
it's okay. Yes, lastly, our chatbot is going to provide guidance on a database of frequently asked questions and therefore integrate personal advice answers for entrepreneurial support. The tech stack that we're going to use for the back end is Python, and then for the front end, it's going to be HTML. But we're also going to use SQL server management for our database. Thank you. A lot of what I want to elaborate on will be shown in our web application, and we look forward to showing you our web application in the second section of our presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Drax. We look forward to seeing your presentation tomorrow. Good luck. That's all I have to say. And next up, oh, okay. Next up, we have Team Happy Mahlangu. We apologize for that, but you guys can present. Happy, can you hear me?
Hi, Mbali. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Okay, so this is our project. Hi guys, my name is Happy, and our project is called Career Crafters. So, a Career Crafters, it's a freelance marketplace designed to help the youth tackle the pressing issue of unemployment. So, it's basically a marketplace where people can post services and freelancers can also apply to those services in order to make an income as well. So this is our mission. So our mission is not only about providing jobs, but it's about empowerment. We aim to bridge the skill gap and connecting young job seekers with opportunities that align with their skills while fostering continuous development. So this means that we're not only providing job opportunities, but we also provide opportunities for the youth to upskill themselves and ensure that they have the necessary skills required for their future jobs, right? And these are some of the key features for our application. So the first one we have it's an AI powered skill development. Secondly, it's an AI driven job matching. Thirdly, it's a community collaboration forum. And lastly, we also offer career coaching. I'll touch deeper into each of the key feature in the next slides. So, firstly, what I meant by AI powered skill development. So, we utilize AI to help individuals upskill and reskill in real time. So, we identify the skills gap and job trends and provide personalized learning paths to prepare the youth for the future of work, right? And the second feature, which is the AI driven job matching. So we're basically using AI in order to create algorithms that matches the job description alongside with the skills of the candidates. And this AI driven job matching will also be used by the candidates in order to ensure that they upskill themselves into possessing the necessary skills that are in short. So, for instance, if someone is applying for software development jobs and most of the jobs require some cloud knowledge, so this AI will provide a recommendation to the candidates to ensure that they upskill themselves with cloud knowledge, right? And we also have like a community collaboration forum. So we believe in the power of collaboration. So our platform features a community forum where users can interact, share knowledge, and collaborate on projects. This not only helps building a professional network, but also foster teamwork and learning, right? And last but not least, the last feature is career coaching. So, for those who need extra guidance, we offer career coaching services. These are designed to help users refine their career strategies, enhance their resumes, and provide mentorships as they navigate their freelance journey. Right. So this career coaching will also be powered by AI. So yeah, and these are the tech stacks for our application and some deployment. So for front end, we're gonna be using HTML, CSS, Tailwind CSS, and React. And for the back end, we're gonna be using Node.js, Express.js to build our API in the back end, which we've already done. And for database, we're gonna be leveraging MongoDB, and the platform will be deployed using AWS cloud services to ensure reliability, scalability, and security. Right. So we're also leveraging cutting edge AI technologies to deliver personalized and efficient services to both freelancers and employers. So the current progress and action items. Currently, we have developed an API to implement the crude operations, so which is something that we have done already. So we have the back end set up and everything is good. And the action items that still need to be done, we need to design the UI, which is the user interface, and ensure that it is responsive. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So we need to design the user interface to ensure that it is um, user friendly, and yeah, it's responsive and everything. And we need to integrate an AI into the application, or I'd rather say add AI into our API, and then we have to deploy the application on AWS and platform as a service. So some of the services that we'll be using to deploy our application is S3 buckets. So yeah, we might also be using some EC2 instances to ensure reliability and scalability. And yeah, so at Career Crafters, we believe that the key to defeating youth unemployment lies in combination of skills development, career guidance, and seamless access to freelance opportunities. So by leveraging AI and community support, we are committed to helping young individuals craft their careers and secure their futures. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you, Happy. Thank you so much. Um, Enjoyed your PowerPoint presentation, and I hope Career Crafters will be a success, right? Um,
Yeah.
okay, moving along to our next team, we have Team Gifts.
Good day, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, your audible gift. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Great. Are you ready to blow us away?
Hopefully. So,
Okay, please present your project, please.
so Team Gift is bringing to you Finders Keepers. I think it's all in the name. You find it, you keep it. So the mission behind Finders Keepers is an AI-powered platform designed to bridge the unemployment gap in South Africa by connecting job seekers, including entrepreneurs, with the right opportunities. Finders Keepers is a one solution that using cutting edge artificial intelligence to match unemployed individuals with opportunities, funding programs, and learnerships. And yeah, I would not like to dive deep into that. Would like to shock you all, hopefully, by tomorrow's presentation. However, since this is a progress meeting, what we have already is AI profile matching feature where we give AI-driven recommendation engine users receive personalized jobs and um, with the right skills development, suggestions tailored to their unique profiles. And also, we like inclusivity. So we would also like to find you a workplace that is suitable for you in terms of disabilities and all of that. Um, yeah, as I said, I'd like to dive deep into our other features when we get to the final presentation. But since in the market is flooded with like job listings, Finders Keepers cuts through the noise by focusing on personalized AI-driven recommendations by matching the needs of every users, whether you are a job seeker, individual with disability, or a funding entrepreneur. This is more than just a job portal. It's a community-focused platform that empowers young South Africans to secure the future they deserve. So our tech stack using React, Tailwind, CSS for front end. The back end, obviously, we have OpenAI API, Python, and JavaScript. That will be all from Team Gift.
Okay, thank you, Gift. I didn't quite hear you there with some of the things where you said it's more
Mhm.
than just um
A job portal.
you were what?
It's more than just a job portal.
Okay, can you please reiterate that again?
Okay, no problem. So, like I said, it's more than just a job portal. It's more of a community focused platform, right? Where we bring together your entrepreneurs, your recruiters, and your job seekers together. Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Gift. You said the name of your project is
it's finders keepers. You find it, you keep it.
Finders Keepers. Yes. Good luck on your project, and we hope Finders Keepers will be a success. Okay.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow. Okay, the last but definitely not least, we have Team Masijo. Masijo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Masijo. I hope you're
Um,
doing well.
yes, I'm doing good, thank you. So,
Okay, are you ready to
with
present?
the problem statement, may I start?
Yes.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you. So, with the theme of the hackathon that was given, combating high unemployment rates in South Africa using artificial intelligence, my team and I came with the key challenges that our application that we're going to develop aims at solving. And the first three ones is the bias to recruitment, which is the recruitment culture of giving CVs to friends and family members in the working sector, as well as the skills gap. So we have a growing gap between the skills taught in universities and the skills demanded by employers. And that is the reason why we have so many youth who are educated but yet still find difficulty in finding employment in South Africa. And we also have limited job accessibility, and that is due to the poor networking and the reliance of online job portals, as well as the lack of tools and lack of information. So with the first feature of our application, we're going to offer streamlined job matching solution. And this is where the user will undergo a skills assessment using AI, where they will undergo like a quiz, or they can submit a paragraph that describes the nature of their qualifications and how much they are skilled, so that AI could suggest the jobs that are applicable to that specific user. And for this, we need to work hand in hand with companies that are we're going to use AI recruitment systems, because we are aware that companies are now moving to systems that use AI to help filter curriculum vitae and resumes, so that it solves the problem of rigged um, job matchings in companies. And sorry about that. So on our application, the user will be able to apply for the jobs that has been suggested by the AI. After applying, they'll be able to track the application progress, so that they at least know where they are standing. And for the second feature, we are enhancing employability and upskilling. So in this evolving world, we're ensuring that people move towards a more technological skill set, where they are skilled with artificial intelligence related skills, which is important because even in companies there are AI systems that are being implemented, and we need people who are going to be skilled enough to be able to be compatible to use these systems. And it's also going to ensure that as time goes by and as other people are either losing their jobs or finding more difficulty in finding new jobs because they are not equipped with the current technology systems. So on our app, we're going to have like virtual reality games and short courses, which I'm going to, I think I explain, okay, I'll just explain them. Short courses where they'll maybe learn how to code, how to build robots and new AI systems that they can learn and get certifications. So they can use these certifications to upskill themselves. And this is also useful for people who don't even have enough money to go to like university or don't have funding. They could get these skills, and after coding, you don't need a university degree or diploma. You can get a job after that. So the aim is to make people aware that getting a degree or diploma is not the only way you can ensure employment, because people think once you don't have a degree or diploma, the only jobs that are available to you are low-scale jobs, which includes being a cashier or a gardener or a domestic worker. So we want to enlighten them that, hey, you can just take a short course like this and earn up to 10,000 Rand per month. And we also have to include entrepreneurship. So in the app, we have entrepreneurship support, where we'll have built-in templates in the application where the user can get onto the application, and it will also be like a quiz. They'll fill inside that template their business plan, their business idea, and we'll have an AI system that will help the user refine the idea by suggesting any changes or any additional things that they could put in their business idea. This will also help people determine if that business that they want to implement is going to be profitable or not. And we'll also have a section of the app which is like a did you know section, where facts are given to the user every day. Facts like, did you know that if you have a degree in social worker and you are struggling to find a job in South Africa, you could apply to go work in the UK or USA as a social worker, and all costs are paid by a travel agency. So I'm just going to hand over to my teammates to further explain the specifics of the application and the development of it as well.
So, afternoon, everyone. I'm Bongeni Kwabe. So I'm going to be the back-end developer. So we're going to be using languages like Python Flutter, CSS, JavaScript for functionality, and SQL for the management of our database to just keep our application working all the time. And we also going to implement APIs and external communication to make sure that our our services, like we have connections with job portals, ATS systems, and just anything that fetches as much information as there is out there to be able to filter our jobs properly and allocate to the citizens who are in need of jobs. And we're just gonna touch a bit of Python for data processing since it's mostly used for those tasks, just to perform complex tasks like AI-driven matching, CV filtering, and predictive analysis. And we are going to use JavaScript to implement the core functionality of this application, as it's going to process from our front end what the user submits and what the user feels like they wish they could do or what they are qualified to do. So as my teammate said, what our application is going to grant is for the user to have a platform where they just take a short course that could lead them somewhere if they don't really have a qualification or anything of sort. So I have my front end designer here who's just gonna tell you what he will do.
Okay, I just
Good
want
morning,
to
everyone.
clarify that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry to disturb you, front end. What is your name? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Mahlori Balois.
Yes. Okay, Matlori, just a brief overview, okay? Nothing too long.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you for the opportunity granted to me. I'm gonna keep it brief and simple. So, on the front end side, as a front end developer, I'm gonna implement a system that is user friendly to users, and it will ensure that users find the system very much interactive and easy to tamper around with, which might include the login page, the sign-in page, and the experience which they've came across. So I think that's everything in brief summary from the front end developer. So
Oh, okay, is that
I'm
it?
just gonna.
That's just it for the front end. Now we're going to share our screen to show the back end part, how far it is.
The front end, actually.
Front end, sorry.
So, so this is our screen. The first thing they will do, you'll get a welcome message. They will welcome you in our app, and then from there you'll be allowed to add the sign up, enter your credentials, which will be stored in the back end, and then after that you can, after signing up, you will have you'll have your own account, and then after having your own account, you can then use the thing. You can then use our software. Based on your experience you have, then you can do whatever you want. Like if you have experience in internet, then there's no need to do an internet no more. So that's all from our side.
Okay, Team Masego, thank you so much for your presentation. I'm hoping it's going along well. And remember to relax, have fun, talk to your teams, and good luck, right? We hope to see you guys tomorrow. So just to go over the time, frames for tomorrow and how everything's going to move along. So from here on out, you guys can continue with your projects, right? Until the next day or until as you wish. Tomorrow, though, we're going to meet at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. to have a second progress presentation session, okay? So, yes, I just wanted
All
to
right.
confirm that. Yes. So, moving on from now, everyone can code whatever they wish to code, do whatever they need to do. Tomorrow, we're meeting at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. for a second progress presentation, okay? And then at 3 p.m., you guys are going to have to submit your projects, right? And then at 3 to 5, then it's going to be the judging session where teammates now are allowed to present their final product to the judges. And judges will also have the time to deliberate and see who the winner is. And then at 7, the winners will be announced. We will have a first place winner, a second place winner, and a third place winner. Okay. So without further ado, guys, let me not keep you. I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Um, Good luck, and we will see you tomorrow for the last day of the Melsoft annual hackathon. Bye, guys.
Hi, Mbali.
Bye.
Bye. Hi.